His Excellency Dr. Arif Alvi, President of Pakistan, Chairman Hussain Dawood, Dominic, and honored guests. Leadership is contextual. Leadership development is contextual. Let me share 3 vignettes. About a year ago, we did some research to try to figure out how many 25 billion rupee companies with top line of 25 billion rupees or more might there be in Pakistan. We guessed that the number would be somewhere around 40 to 50. We found that the number was a lot closer to 200 than to 40 to 50. Each one of these companies, or many of these companies, are growing at double digits annually, and most that we've spoken with expressed the view that they could grow even faster if they could accelerate hiring. Second, I was speaking with an investor in Pakistan. They're significantly invested in Pakistan just a couple of weeks ago, and we batted around the idea that they want to grow substantially. They want to expand their investment quite a bit, but they just can't, and this is a quote, can't find enough people to manage all these opportunities. And then there's a favorite statistic of mine. If you draw a circle of 6 to 7 hours flying time with Islamabad as its center, you encompass 70% of the world's population and the bulk, over 90% of the world's growth. All these neighbors of ours are trading at an accelerated pace. They are growing, and we sit at the intersection of all this exciting development and progress. So, fantastic growth opportunities, once again, must be served with leadership of the right type. So, the need for accelerating the pace of talent, leadership talent in particular, is manifest, and you can find it everywhere. We need not a Engro Leadership Academy, but hundreds of Engro Leadership academies, and institutions that would not just accelerate the development of leaders, but the deployment of them as well. With the need being well determined, many institutions are serving the needs of leadership development in Pakistan. What makes Engro Leadership Academy unique? I thought that there were 3 things which are designed right into the DNA of the place, which I'd like to share. One is, it focuses solely on leadership development. This is distinct from financial, technical, or general management skills, which many business schools provide. The Leadership Academy focuses uniquely on leadership development. The way it's done is taken from leading edge precedent. It's field and forum work. So anybody who goes through the leadership curriculum has about 12 to 15 days separated into 4 forums. Those forums are titled Lead Self, Lead Others, Lead Organizations, Lead Change. And those are interspersed with 8 to 12 weeks of field work, where the experience of the forums is put into practice and feedback is continuously provided. The forums themselves take a phrase that the chairman and I talk about quite a bit: boot camp. The forums are intended to intensify the experience so that introspection and change can be accelerated. There are Just as an example, GE is one of the leading companies that espouses and has in-house similar leadership development and training. The second distinctive factor is the hallmark of the type of leaders that the Leadership Academy would like to develop. These have a defining characteristic of servant leadership, as with humility, strength of character, resilience, and service to one's institution, community, and country. But not only through CSR and job creation, but actually to participate and create a vibrant and thriving private sector which serves its communities and country by providing products and services that are needed by people to create value in their lives. And lastly, it's surrounded by an ecosystem. It's surrounded by KSBL, it's surrounded by executive development programs, and it is parented by one of the preeminent Pakistani corporations. And we are keen to invite more of the private sector as well as the public sector to support, develop, and grow the mission of the Leadership Academy. An unrelenting focus on developing such leaders, which commitment you see demonstrated in front of you today. Next is Engro, its CEO, Board of Directors, and management, for making leadership and people development core of their mission. And finally, the chair and faculty of KSBL, for recognizing the importance of Engro Leadership Academy as an institution which is dedicated to leadership development and welcoming the symbiosis and synergy from co-locating it on their premises. Chairman, Reyas, Munir, without you, this would not have been possible. Thank you very much.